Welcome back to Empowered Leaders Who Empower Others. We've been talking to Joni Kanazawa about her story as a cancer survivor, and she was sharing with us about a nonprofit she has, Pink Heals Color Rush. Did I get that right?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Tell us more about that, and also share who you're serving and what sets you apart from other nonprofits.
What we do through Pink Heals is Pink Heals organization is a national organization, and it's a true nonprofit because every dollar earned goes directly, it's all, the money stays local, and it goes directly towards other local nonprofits.
Fantastic.
So what we did last year, so excited to say, we created the Mary Washington Hospital Foundation Pediatric Oncology Fund.
Wow.
We did this in memory of Princess Ellie Blaine, who lost her battle to cancer, and she was quite the princess and quite another young inspiration to me, as is her family. And we wanted for her legacy to live on and to be able to help other pediatric oncology patients here in the Stafford County, Spotsylvania areas. And as those services are slowly growing, we want to be able to help out with that financially. So part of our money goes towards that fund. We've chosen to give to that fund once again this year with our race money, as well as we have chosen Strong for Dom Foundation this year. And they lost their son Dominic, again, to pediatric cancer, and they've seen that no other family needs to go through this, and have devoted themselves towards research and helping others. And so we're helping out Strong for Dom. In past years, we've helped out wonderful organizations like Owen Lee Foundation and Fairy Godmother Project, and with the money that we've raised, all of it, all of our proceeds from this race goes directly towards these local organizations. And excited to say that over $27,000 has already been raised over these past 2 years. And we're planning our third race coming up in September, and just so excited. It's growing, and excitement is growing, and awareness is growing. And the ability to help young pediatric cancer patients in our area is wonderful.
That's fantastic. If you could kind of paint a picture of what that event is like on the day of the race.
We're a crazy crew. If you want to look like a bag of Skittles and maybe a Smurf or two, come on out. Everybody's heard of a color run, and there's lots of them to choose from. In fact, last year, there were, I believe, 3 others in the area. Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
But they are for-profit companies. They do donate about 6% of what they make to organizations, sometimes corporate organizations, versus 100%.
Yes.
And so, that philosophy of the color run is fun and everything, but what we decided to do was make every color represent the awareness colors for the cancer ribbons. So we wanted to mean something. One thing that I learned whenever I was battling was breast cancer had, we have a lot of awareness. Thank goodness, because so many people are diagnosed every day. But there's also needs to be awareness for all of the other versions.
Absolutely.
And cancer's cancer. And we want to run through this course and literally come out wearing each other's battle colors. So we're wearing the orange for leukemia, and the gold and the pink for women. And it's neat to feel like we're all in this thing together. It's not about one piece of awareness over another. We're literally wearing each other's battle colors because we are in this fight together. And that was my vision when I stood in the kitchen with my husband and told him that I wanted to do this race, and found Beth to back me up and be the other half of me to put this whole thing together. And I'm so blessed to have this crazy crew come out there and people running tutus. And we have a wonderful gentleman who dresses up like a fairy every year, and big, wonderful bearded man in a fairy costume. And there's a little bit of everybody, from avid marathon goers to people who have never gotten off the couch hardly. And it's such a neat environment to see everybody coming together, all for this amazing cause.
That is powerful. So when is the date, and how can people find out about it?
It is September 12th of 2015. It's at Wilderness Presidential Resort, and they have been so amazing to us. One of the great things about this race is they have built an off-road course for us just for our race, as well as the paved course. So depending on what you prefer, you can choose whichever course that you want. You can go to Facebook to find out more information.
What's the name of the Facebook page?
It's Pink Heels, like it heals your body. We will not be running in high heels, don't worry. Yeah, HEALS, Color Rush 5K. So look us up on Facebook. We have the link to how to register. Actually, there's a lot of good discounts and promotions that we put on there, as well as we have wonderful fitness gurus from Georgia who post videos on there to help us prepare both nutrition-wise, cardio-wise, for the upcoming race. So it's a neat little Facebook page and the community there.
What would you say is the most fulfilling part of what you're doing?
Feeling that it's for a reason. I mentioned my co-director, Beth. Every time we have a challenge, whether it be a sponsor, potential sponsor that says that they're not interested, that we were really hoping for, because we start every year with $0 doing this race. We are literally, put the non in the nonprofit, and or somebody who's just not very pleasant when we approach them about the race. You get those bumps in the road.
Absolutely.
But every time, it never fails. Every time, there's someone or something that happens that makes us realize that we're doing this for the right reasons. There's always a blessing that shows us that we're on the right path. And I think that's the greatest blessing.
Incredible. Thank you so much for sharing your story. It's been fun having you here, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.